Probably my favorite part of this painting is this pool of water here. I just love the luminosity and the warm tones, and it was really interesting watching all the clips that I made of how I painted this painting. And I did the water so freely. It took a long time because there were a lot of layers, but it's amazing how I just did it so freely and it really came together. I just love the way it turned out. I usually start my paintings with yellow, and the reason I use yellow for an underpainting is because it's a bright color and it's radiant and it shines through, and the layers on top can ground that, but the yellow of the underpainting isn't going to muddy anything up. It's just going to add luminosity to the finished painting. This is the third day I've been working here by the stream, and what I wanted to accomplish was just a overall layer of paint, and I've been working really freely, not worrying about what anything looks like, because this is the first layer. So what I find is that once I cover the whole canvas, then I can see what needs to be done much more clearly. So that first layer of paint is really important. Also, I put this bright red here because I want the red to be underlayer for some darker greens that I'm going to bring in, so it's not really going to be that bright. This is this forest in full dappled sunlight. I think one of the reasons I'm taking so long on this painting is because I just want to keep coming back here and painting. Pretty magical, isn't it? And here's a stream. My easel. So here we are at the end of my session. The first couple sessions I was also trying to do the rocks just as I saw them, and today I really made up a lot of rocks, just more in terms of how they looked and how they worked in the composition and to create the flow of the stream and that kind of thing. When I was a kid, I remember wanting to be a forest ranger. I was thinking of that lately, and I think it was mostly because I wanted to spend time in the woods. So here I am doing my work in the woods, and I'm not a forest ranger, but I think this is actually even better. I never know if someone's going to be here. Sometimes people come to swim, so I could be here and not see anybody for 3 hours, or people could come and say hi and look at my painting, which is also really nice. I think of this as a sacred spot, and there's so much happening with the light moving as the leaves blow, and the sound of the water and the sound of the trees. So even when I'm alone, I feel like there's a lot going on here. So the sun's coming in and out of the clouds, and what I'm really here for today is the water. And I need to see what it looks like when the sun shines and those dapples appear on the surface of the water. I had the water sort of okay. I was kind of happy with it, and then I painted over it because I wanted to improve it, and then I was just like, I should have left it well enough alone. But now I'm at the stage where I'm kind of lost in the woods and I have to find my way out. So in the process, I'm going to learn a lot about water, and water has its own vocabulary in and of itself. There's so many different kinds of water and movement and colors of water, and the way the light hits it. So that's what this is all about today, is the language of water. So we've just got a few minutes of sunshine and then this. It's pouring rain and everything's getting soaked, so I'm packing up. After that downpour, I packed up all my stuff, went out of the woods, and then I started seeing all this blue sky. And I'd hardly seen any of the dapple sunlight, so I had to come back and try to catch some more of it. So yesterday felt like something of a breakthrough, even though I'm still not at all happy with how the water looks. I don't really feel like it looks enough like water. I came today and the stream, there was so much rain that the stream is a totally different color, so I'm going to have to paint a lot by memory today. That kind of orange-brown is now a gray-green, so I'm going to do what I can and still be able to look at the feel of the water and even the way the sunlight hits it. So like I said, when I got here, I wasn't really happy with how the water came out yesterday, but I felt like it was sort of a breakthrough anyway, the direction I was headed, and that carried through today. And I'm much more happy with the water. I feel like the painting's really just about finished, and we'll see if I can keep from working on it more, but that's how I'm feeling right now.